What's up, everyone on Checkpoint XP watching us live? We are going to be talking Geek Culture Congress in a few moments. Just hold on that dial. Don't go nowhere. We got a new guest host, new host, part of the team. Tampa Bay Lightning, go Lightning. It's happening, whether you like it or not. We'll be right back. It was a dark and stormy night. Welcome to another edition of Geek Culture Congress. I'm one of your hosts, always, Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez, accompanied by my good friend, Mr. Tarek Lewis, actor and comedian extraordinaire. How you doing, sir?
And someone who's still on the clock. 21 I'm getting paid for this podcast to do it while I'm working.
World famous DJ and influencer, Mr. Joey Franchise. How you doing, sir?
What's poppin', man? How y'all? How's everybody?
Everybody's good, man. Everybody's good.
That was really morbid music on the intro.
It was, and I apologize.
We got to fix that. We need some ill producers, man. I know there's some Tampa producers out here.
I need some Beasley money so I could pay for the upgrade on Restream so I can actually add more stuff.
Copy.
That's what we need. And I want to introduce our new co-host here on the show, approved officially, Mr. Rich Ortiz, a.k.a. The Freaking Rican, a.k.a. I Kill You on Call of Duty, a.k.a.
a.k.a. Mr. 10
How you doing, my friend?
A.k.a. All Dubs Only. How you doing, everybody? Let's go Lightning. That's all I got to say.
Hey, let's do it.
It's been a long time coming.
It's very clear that Rich and Speedy got some online history.
No. We haven't connected yet. We haven't connected, but we need to connect and chop up. Yeah, we need to connect and chop up. That's for definite. What we need to connect and talk about is what we didn't talk about because we had some weeks off there. The Eternals trailer finally dropped, ladies and gentlemen, and that's how I felt like when it finally.
You don't like it?
I was underwhelmed. What do you say, Joey? What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like it's going to be probably one of the most, the best theatrical story built. It's gonna be like the artsy kind of side of Marvel. I feel like visually it looks amazing, and they had just had a Academy Award winning director actually helming this whole thing, and I think this is gonna be like Marvel's big FU to film critics. Because what was it? Scorsese was talking hella shit like a couple weeks, like a year ago. It was like, oh, these are not authentic films. Like these aren't films. Like this is just this is childish stuff. Basically downplaying all the the success that Marvel and all these other comic book movies have had over the years. So I think it's just gonna be Marvel's FU. So I'm actually excited for it.
Okay, what do you say, Tarek? Did you watch this trailer?
Yeah, at first when I watched the trailer, I caught it in the middle, and I thought I was like watching a trailer for Cloud Atlas or like Gods of Egypt. I wasn't sure what was going on. I was like, I thought Hanks was in this one, and then I was like, oh, they're redoing Game of Thrones season 10.
It's literally side B Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
With a little bit of Stranger Things too.
With a little bit of Stranger Things in there. Really? Yeah, okay, that's the Black Pirate guy. But no, I'm hyped about this, man. And the memes about where the Eternals have been this whole time made me even more hyped. I think it's going to be good. I had to read up on the Eternals story a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't find the story in the comic books that interesting, but I think film will be more interesting than the story. And I like Joey's angle on it. I think this is going to be more cinematic. Not that the other films weren't, and Martin Scorsese I don't agree with, but I think this is going to be more of a film rather than just an action movie. We're going to see some layers here that we maybe haven't seen in other Marvel films.
What do you say, Rich? What do you think?
I think more so this is the movie that everybody's been waiting to see what happened after Endgame. You know, everybody got a little bit with the Spider-Man movie and Far From Home, but I think, you know, with the little Icarus joke at the end, and they were asking him, "Oh, who's going to lead the Avengers now?" And he made the joke saying, "Oh yeah, I could lead the Avengers." You know, it's a little bit I feel like paying homage to Endgame, but also it's letting everybody know that, oh, this is what's going to happen next after Endgame. And I think everybody's been waiting for that for a little while.
I think the big question that people are asking is, well, what do you mean that now you guys have to get involved, or what? I forgot what the saying was in the actual trailer, but it was more like, oh, what do you mean? Where were you when Thanos was here and all this stuff was happening?
We stayed away for so many years.
Yeah. So that was a big thing, like a big burn. Like everybody was like, so Thanos wasn't big enough for you guys to show up.
Well, I think they think, and this might play a part in the movie, is the fact that, you know, Thanos is actually an Eternal born with the deviant gene. So I'm curious to see how that plays a part. And the Eternals actually, they just like kind of reincarnate and they just forget about their previous life. So I don't think these people at the time, like, they don't know they're Eternals until I think it's Yurig, I forgot what Druig. Is the one that kind of still holds like the truth to who they really are, because I guess they just like kind of wiped that from their memory when they came to Earth, and after they just kind of like settled everything, and because you see it in the beginning, they're just kind of helping them harvest, they're making water like land, and helping them showing them how to build things, like they're just taking it back to ancient times. So I don't think, you know, further, like, I don't think in the movie they know who they are until one of the guys who actually holds the truth actually shares that with them, and they're like, oh shit, we had all this type of abilities this whole time, so.
Yeah, so I think it's interesting. I think it's an opportunity for them to introduce mutants with the Eternals, because in the Marvel Comics lore, it's the actual deviants gene. The deviants become Atlanteans in the actual Marvel comic book lore. Remember, Namor is the first mutant born of the human and Atlantean gene.
They're saying that one of the kids is actually probably Namor, and actually the land that they come to in the beginning of the trailer is actually Atlantis. Yeah, and
I forget Chthuthu or something like that, or some kind of big word name that I can't pronounce right now because I'm horrible.
It's all good. This is the only movie where Speedy and everybody else in here can mispronounce everybody's names.
It's acceptable. This
is the only acceptable one.
There's a female character in the Marvel comic books past that's the actual like first like mutant, like land walking mutant that actually where everyone's genes come from or whatever, something like that. But she's like from the deviant family. So and it also becomes and then the vampires come into play. The actual that's all the Blade stuff. So this is all it's all like
the
combining
universe
here.
Is expanding.
Yeah.
It's like it seems like this would be a combination of movies already, like it's gonna be like Matrix Reloaded and these Hancock. These people are basically Hancock's the angels. But I'm excited for it.
My big piece of contention with the game with the trailer was, I mean, it just didn't excite me enough. I mean, I when I saw Shang-Chi, that was dope trailer. I was cool, it's a good action, good. When I was watching this trailer, I was just like, okay, like why should I watch this other than I know the lore, and I said, okay, I need to watch this, right? But as a fan, but as a moviegoer, and okay, this is the next Marvel big project. watching him, I was thinking like, where's the hook?
Yeah.
You know,
Salma
where's
Hayek is the hook for me. I'm watching this Salma Hayek.
I don't mind a movie watching
Listen,
Angelina Jolie for about an hour.
Jolie
Yeah.
is the hook for me enough. So I'll take that.
Angelina is that's all day.
But I'm talking about the story hook. You know what I mean?
No,
Okay,
but-
like
Hold up,
when you watch a trailer.
Cowgirl Salma Hayek though. Cowgirl Salma Hayek.
But when you watch a movie trailer, it's who, what, when, where, why. It's just like doing a promotion for anything else. Like, okay, who are they? What are they fighting against? Real quick, even if it's just implied or a tease. You know what I mean? It's still something.
I feel like one thing that we should have learned from the Endgame trailers, they misdirected us on a lot of things. They showed Hulk in there, and Hulk, they showed a lot of things, even in Infinity War. I feel like Marvel does a really good job not trying to give too much in the trailers. So I feel like that's probably what they were trying to do. There's still a couple of, we still got Loki and all those things coming out. We still got Black Widow. And I feel like there's certain things that they can't show because then it's going to probably reveal something from the other series and movies that are probably coming out. So I feel like that's probably one reason why they didn't show too much in the trailers.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to get backstories for. I like the Atlantis idea. I think we're going to get some Thanos backstory. Finally, we're going to get some Thanos resolutions, some backstories for him. I think we're going to get the mutant thing. You don't want to show a bunch, man. The draw is that we don't know who they are and what they've been doing. That to me is the reason to watch. Like, I don't know what's going on. Whereas like Spider-Man Far From Home, we basically saw the whole movie in the trailers.
Talking about Spider-Man, talking about another trailer that we're waiting for, and we got trolled by Sony, man. They trolled us big time, man.
I was so hyped.
Yeah. Did you catch the trolling, Tarek? Did you see
I
what they
missed this.
did?
What are we talking about?
So they put never gonna let you down, never gonna let
Rick
they put the
Ackley.
video. Yeah,
Rick
they
Ackley.
put that video up and said they said this is the new trailer for Spider-Man, whatever. And it starts off with like the beginning of a real trailer, and then it goes into the music video.
You know what?
Yeah.
I didn't click on it because I saw somebody posted it and I saw an angry face, like reaction. I was like, "Oh, this is a trap. I'm not even gonna go in. I'm not giving them the face."
I laughed. I was pleasantly surprised because it was funny. I thought it was funny.
Well, yeah, we were supposed to get. Well, the rumor was that it was supposed to drop on Tom Holland's birthday,
right?
Because they did that with the Shang-Chi. They did it with the main actor. I always forget his name. Tarek, you're familiar with his name.
I am. I don't remember right now. Let me just look
okay,
it up.
but all good. But anywho, they were supposed to drop it on Tom Holland's birthday, and then everybody was on Twitter was going crazy about it, and just kind of patiently waiting for that morning, and just didn't happen. But now the new rumor is that it's going to drop on the 10th, so on Thursday, because I guess it's going to be the movie trailers attached to Peter Rabbit. So there's like a screenshot. AMC trailer list, and I guess they had the one with the Mark Wahlberg's new movie, something else before that, and then June 10th for Spider-Man No Way Home. So that's the new rumor right now.
Okay.
We need an AMC employee to drop a leak of that.
Fact though.
Yeah, it's Simu Liu. I can't say his name.
Simu
Liu.
Simu Liu.
Say it again, Rich.
I think it's Simu Liu.
Simu Liu. Yeah.
That's Shang-Chi, Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I just don't want to mispronounce his name.
You're afraid to even risk it.
I was gonna call like Simu Lu or something like that. I was gonna butcher it, bro.
So
I was gonna do that.
mean, this trailer's coming, so we can expect it, fairly soon, at least before Black Widow drops. We have a final date for Black Widow. When
Yeah, July 9th.
July 9th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that needs to happen. And then we have
dope.
Loki. Yeah.
I was gonna say it would be dope if they dropped it at the end of Loki.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
The first episode of Loki.
Yeah.
To give the people who have Disney Plus like some
some plus, some
plus.
kudos. Yeah, some
a little less
added
Disney,
value.
more plus.
Added value. There you go. That's the word we like to use.
I mean, it would make sense though.
Yeah.
All the talking about Loki, all the reviews are raving about the first. I guess the review community got the first couple episodes already for Loki, and reviews are like, wow, like the chemistry between the two actors are great, and just really rave reviews so far. Or
By
saying
two
like
actors,
this is the
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson and the gentleman who plays Tom Hiddleston who plays Loki. Yeah. That they're just knocking it out of the park. And like this is like the Marvel movie we've been waiting for. Like that's been supposedly like gonna connect all the questions.
What happened to Loki after?
Yeah, we're gonna be pleasantly surprised supposedly. So
I'm excited for it, man. Like this is the first time we're gonna get really taken into a whole like trippy ride. Like I think this hasn't happened since Doctor Strange,
right?
The first one. So I think now this is the connective tissue for Multiverse of Madness, how Spider-Man No Way Home is going to play out, because, this is a variant Loki that's going to go through different parts of the multiverse to try to help fix the branches in the timeline. So I'm wondering if something gets whacked out and kind of like messes with Spider-Man's universe and messes with the whole stuff that's going on with Wanda and Doctor Strange for their movie. So I think this is it. I think we say this about every Disney Plus series that's come out. Like, oh, this is gonna be the one. We thought WandaVision would be the one to kind of take us there, and they kind of at the end of the series showed us what was okay. That's what's gonna pop off. She's got the Darkhold. She's learning all this dark magic. She's officially the Scarlet Witch now. But Loki, I think now is going to really connect all those movies to really
and the shows,
show off this whole Phase 4.
It's another way for them to bring in, other characters that have probably died off. Loki being one of them, but also, Black Widow, everybody else. There's ways that you can bring people back in with the alternate realities now. So I think Loki definitely opens up that door. And also, the cast looks amazing. So hey man, I'm ready.
The interesting thing about Loki is going to be that we have to remember this is not the Loki that was essentially on Planet Hulk and redeemed himself and fought Hela. This is not that Loki. This is Loki right after
that Loki.
Right after First Avengers, yeah.
So he doesn't even know what he's done. He doesn't even know that that he ends up helping people and that his father dies and that he doesn't know any of that stuff. So I wonder how the actor's going to portray it. And if they're going to tell him, that's the real interesting part. They're going to have to tell him, but how's it going to make him be?
I think he might get exposed to that because I guess, the multiple timelines, so, they can view that. You know what I mean? I think that might happen in the actual, storytelling part of an episode or two,
Yeah.
So
it would also,
excited,
I don't know if they ever really explained after the last Avengers how Loki ends up. The next time we see Loki, isn't he like running Asgard or something like that?
Yeah, he is.
So we didn't know. We never found out how that happened, and how he came back. This might be the explanation of that.
No, he ran it because he sent Odin off and put Odin in it was supposed to be a old people's home. He messed with his memory.
Assisted living.
Yeah. So and then he just played Odin and just held down the throne until Ragnarok and Thor came back and recognized what the hell was going on. He doesn't. Well, this variant doesn't know that. You're right.
He doesn't know that. Yeah.
He doesn't know that. But I think he will. I think Owen Wilson's Mobius will actually give him a highlight reel. Like, hey, look, you messed up the timeline. This is what really happened to you over these years. Just know this because you're dead.
But at the end, you got to get choked out by Thanos. It has to happen.
We're going to drop you off right here.
We're going to just drop you
right there, right in front of Thanos.
Like, hey, if you don't change, this is what's going to happen to you. You about to get choked out. So,
oh, man.
Start acting right, Loki.
But I'm with you guys. I think it's ripe for a lot of cameos. Like, you can throw a bunch of people. Like, imagine just like War Machine running into Loki somewhere and like, what the hell are you doing out here? What are you doing? So it's ripe for cameos, I think.
I think it'll be dope, man. I think it's going to be a great show, and I'm really excited about Loki. I don't know. Eternals, I don't know. Maybe.
I think you need another trailer. I think you need more context.
Yeah, maybe.
And there's a big ensemble cast, and this is more than Guardians.
Yeah. And I was a big Guardians fan. Like I read the books. I already knew I already know the lore, a lot of the space lore, Marvel space lore and stuff like that. Like I was down from day one, and a lot of people were like, "What is Guardians of the Galaxy?" I was like, "Oh man, you guys won't even know." And look at that, they made it happen. So you know, I have faith in Marvel. That definitely got faith. You know, but
Marvel succeeds. Marvel succeeds because their casting is so great, and they don't take themselves seriously. Like Star-Lord, the casting of Star-Lord, no one saw that. The dude from is he on Community? Or is it Parks and Rec? Parks and Rec. Like everyone was like, he's a little pudgy, he can't do it, and he got all ripped up, and they're just they hit it out of the park with casting all the time.
I'm just
like it made sense.
Yeah.
I'm just curious as to like what actors they're going to use next for the next phases. They use so many in phase 1. It's like, I forgot about Jolie.
Well,
I forgot about all these people.
They're recycling people now. So they got Cersei, who's in Eternals. She, Gemma Chan, she was in Captain Marvel. She was Min-Erva in the movie. Like, she was blue in the movie, but like she was still in Captain Marvel.
Yeah, they get away with
but like they recycled it.
I give them that one.
Listen, man, all I know is as an actor, a black actor, there's got to be something for me in Black Panther when I. You gotta be running out of black people.
They're gonna have a bunch of spinoffs, man. I think you got a shot.
You can't be that many black actors out there.
They might just CGI Will Smith and put him in there or something. I don't know. You never know that.
Well, talk about somebody who got a second shot. Look at this casting I'm about to share with you guys. Kraven the Hunter movie cast Aaron Taylor Johnson as a Spider-Man villain. What do you guys think about this development? He was the gentleman who played Quicksilver in Age of Ultron.
Listen, this guy's legit, like martial artist, but like he knows what he's doing. You know, he can pull it off.
Well, I mean, I don't doubt that he knows what he's doing. I think I like the casting. I think I like it.
You didn't see that coming? You didn't see that coming?
What do you say, Joey?
He's already done the accent. Go ahead.
I don't know how I feel about it just yet. I was really hoping for him to be around in WandaVision for to reprise his role as Silver Surfer.
Well, we got bonered.
Or Quicksilver.
We got bonered.
We got the boner. But I don't know how I feel about this yet. I was kind of hoping it'd be it would be a Keanu Reeves thing because, obviously Mr. John Wick himself, he's all about, assassinating people. And I think that wave that Keanu had, I thought, like, for a Kraven character, I thought that would have been awesome because, Kraven's hunting down Spider-Man and, like, using those, like, kind of John Wick instincts. Mm-hmm. Like, Kraven they kind of adapt to each other. So I thought Keanu would have been dope. But I think they got other plans for him in the MCU. I'm hearing like Ghost Rider, but that's another topic. But right now, I don't know how I feel about Aaron Taylor Johnson. I'm not too sold on it. I don't doubt that he'll get the job done. I'm just not feeling the cast. What do you say, Rich?
I feel like there are so many other actors out there to go and recycle this guy. It also makes me kind of think with the Ralph Boner thing of Evan Peters obviously being in WandaVision.
Yeah.
I wonder if this kind of ties into maybe somehow Aaron Taylor Johnson being casted as one of the villains, but I really don't see why you reuse him. There's so many other people out there, man.
I mean, I see the multiverse, thing. Like people likenesses are placed on different names and different things in different universes. You know what I mean? Just kind of like the same way. I don't. There's no precedence in the comic book that I can think of. At least in Marvel comic books, definitely in DC they do that, but in Marvel, I've never seen that before. But I mean, it's definitely a standalone Kraven the Hunter movie, so it may or may not be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm pretty sure it will somehow, some way. Either it's a different universe or something. You know what I mean?
That's a Marvel film or a Sony one?
That's a Sony movie, definitely. And
there's a new deal.
But Sony and Marvel have this brand new love pact.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they're trying to bring in, but Venom and everything. But honestly, this just makes me think that Kraven the Hunter isn't going to be in the universe, the same Marvel universe as everything in Phase 1. Because if they're going to use him, then they have to make it seem like this is something totally different universe and all that. Because other people are just going to get confused.
But let me say, there's a lot. It's not like Kraven is such an iconic character that anybody couldn't play him. I agree with. They could have found somebody new completely we ain't never heard of to play the guy. But I will say this: I could see a different universe. Like if they're still doing Morbius, which I'm not sure if they're definitely
that's happening.
No, that's for sure happening.
Keep if you do Morbius, and I know we all want to see Venom and Spider-Man, but if you keep all that in a different universe, and depending on where Blade sits, it gets interesting. It's an interesting little world on its own. If they wanted to go that route.
Well, I had heard, and this is a rumor too, but I had heard that they're already in talks with trying to bring in the Venom universe into the Spider-Man universe, which would bring them into the Marvel universe. So
yeah.
I don't know, man. It's so many actors out there. There's millions of people that could play them. And, not that I don't think he's a good actor. I just think that, if you want to tie everything in to still make the universe as big as it is, because it's already a huge universe, you could have used somebody else.
I think that Marvel and Sony with these characters are like, what y'all gonna do though? Like, what you gonna do? You gonna not see it? You're going to see it. We do what we want.
It's like one of those cooperative games where you're trying to play better than your.
It's like it's like watching a Floyd Mayweather fight, man. Like, of course you're gonna watch it. Like you might have you might talk your shit about it. Like, oh, I don't like this one. Oh, Floyd, but we're still gonna pay the $50. I still gonna pay the $50. Well, I mean, we gonna watch it for free.
Changing the subject. Did you see Floyd Mayweather knock that boy out and hold him up?
For sure. Oh, I definitely saw that.
I definitely saw was an iced out Pokemon card.
Oh, yeah, we need to talk about the Pokemon card. What's up with the Charizard? Or what card was that?
Hey, I just gotta say that was a subtle flex by Logan Paul.
How much is that card worth? All
right, so the card, since it is a rated 10 card.
Oh, snap. Okay, that's big.
Yeah, and it has it on
money.
there. That card, the first edition Charizard card, has been going online for $150,000. But since his is rated and it was iced out in the case with everything,
it's graded. Yeah,
it's actually $1 million Charizard piece.
Wow!
Dang, out of 10, that's like mint. That's like never been touched, no fingerprint, no nothing on it.
Yeah. And dude, $1 million.
Man, the money he made yesterday,
but
that was lunch money.
But truth, is there really a Pokemon collector that's got $1 million in his bank account that if he put that on eBay right now, that boy would drop $1 million on it?
I want to bet Elon Musk and Mark Cuban and all those dudes collect stuff like that. Every millionaire is a nerd.
I'm trying to be real, though.
Every millionaire is a nerd.
Looks like a Pokemon fan. He might go in there and try to
because I can say whatever is worth whatever, but the real market determines what things are worth. So my question to you is, could they really get that money?
Somebody bought the unreleased Wu-Tang CD and still has for a bunch of money. People will buy it.
Yeah.
Pokemon ain't going nowhere.
Oh, I agree to buy it, but for a cool million?
Some people have
maybe a
quarter.
People have
75
maybe
million.
Half?
They have nothing to lose. Yeah, when the aliens come in a few decades, you're gonna be able to show them some culture.
You can't even use
show them the Charizard.
The leader of this planet.
But you can't even use the card's graded already. You can't even use it in a real game.
Oh, no, it's not for games no more, dog. This is a Warhol piece. This is going in a museum somewhere, dude. Yeah.
You spend $150,000, $100,000 on it, and for that thing to come out and be at $1 million piece, and to wear that out to face Floyd Mayweather, man. Hey, let my man live. Let my man live for a little bit.
Hey, he hung in there for 8 rounds, and
I had a Castle Grayskull like in the box and everything, and that thing went for like $2,000-$3,000 years later, and I was so mad. My mom gave it to my nephews. They destroyed it. I was like, I could have had 3 G's, Mom.
Yeah, I probably could have been at least a cool millionaire with all the toys that I had. My mom threw them all away, gave them all away to Goodwill. Original Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's just stop. Let's just stop talking about it.
Yeah, you seem sad. You're going down the rabbit hole, Speedy. Just reel it back in.
I don't know if you heard it, but my heart just broke for you.
Oh man, it's horrible. Anyway, let's talk about exciting news. Oh wait, we got some people talking to us. Oh no, it's just spam.
Want to be famous?
Wow.
Famous.
Wow. Anyway, let's talk about things that are famous already. Let's talk about Andrew. Guys, help me out with his last name. He's the director of It. Muschietti?
Oh, I don't
Muschietti?
know. You're okay to mess that one up.
Muschietti. He's
that's
This is a
Argentinian.
mispronounced podcast, by the way.
Yeah, it's okay. Anyway, he posted this lovely picture of the original Batman 89 logo with some blood on it.
Yeah.
And I think the caption was, he didn't put no caption. Yeah, so
He let everybody else make the caption for him.
yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah. So speculations, gentlemen.
Obviously, Flashpoint. The blood, interesting. I don't know if Batman is gonna get into some shit.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton's version of Batman.
Just to reset for everyone who doesn't know, who's not up to them. Andy's going to be the director of the new Flash movie, and hopefully, when he's done with that, he'll be working on Robotech. Representing Robotech. See? Ding, ding, ding. Anyway,
You and Robotech. Go ahead.
But I digress. He's got to get that DC check first. So he's working on the Flash movie, and he posted this image here to let everyone know that the Michael Keaton thing is happening, obviously. And with a little subtle tease there, I mean, could we have a death, Batman death?
I think he's just hinting to a darker tone for the film or whatever films.
Or we could be finally finding out what happened to Robin at the end, or not at the end, when you see him when they had the Joker spray paint the Robin costume in one of the movies. Remember, and they kind of made it seem like Robin had died or something.
That was in Batman Superman.
Yes,
that was the Batfleck
Superman,
one.
yeah.
That was the Batfleck Batman, though. This is the Michael Keaton Batman we're talking about. It's a different universe.
But they're both going to be in it. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
that'd be cool if they can touch upon that. But yeah, continue, Rich. I mean, I like where you're kind of going with that.
Well, yeah. I mean, what I'm saying is, like, in that Batman Superman, they had that one scene where they show Robin's suit and how messed up it was, but they never really tell you what happened to Robin or where Robin came from or what happened. But my guess is they're going to touch on what exactly happened for them to get to that point, possibly.
What do you say, Tarek?
Yeah,
I know you're not a fan of the multiverse.
I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it in Marvel. I'm a fan of it in DC.
Okay.
They just need to let's just rework this thing. There's a lot of possibilities. I'm leaning towards a straight up Flashpoint type situation where we see forgot his Bruce Wayne's father, Thomas Wayne as the Dark, that version of the Dark Knight. I would love to see Michael Keaton as Thomas Wayne. I would be hyped to see that. I think we might be headed for something like that, but I'm not sure. But I like it. I like that he's going dark. By the way, Speedy, you credited this guy for doing possibly Robotech.
Yeah.
When the real hype is that he's supposed to do Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah, he might do that instead.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're right. It depends who gets their.
Attack on Titan is announced. He's announced as a director.
Yeah.
So I just want to drop that out there. Nobody cares about Robotech. They care more about Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. We got plenty of good Attack on Titan. We need some good Robotech. Robotech fans been waiting for this for like ever. Okay. Like,
Robotech fans are 62 right now.
That's it. That's the point. See, it needs to happen now. If not, they're gonna start dying. You know what I'm saying?
Speedy's over here talking about himself in the third person, saying Robotech fan.
I always talk about myself in the
leader
third
of the
person.
fan club. Yeah, but just stay on Flashpoint. I mean, I think it's gonna be interesting to see how they're gonna integrate both these Bruce Waynes. Obviously, they're gonna be focused on Michael Keaton's Batman from the first two Batman, and they're not gonna have anything to do with the whole Val Kilmer stuff. The Joel Schumacher movies, respectfully. But it's gonna be interesting to see the tone, because I think I think Ben Affleck's Batman is gonna be more of a like an emotional impact on the whole Barry Allen. I think that will maybe open him up more to kind of treating him like a Robin. So because he's building his suit and stuff like that. And like what Richie said, I like the idea that them going back and talking about what happened to Robin as finally some closure, because that never got touched upon even in the Snyder cut. It just got thrown away.
Yeah,
and it's like, I want to know. So I'm hoping that this emotional impact he's gonna have with Barry and the Flash in this movie is actually that whole Robin stuff's gonna get addressed, because now Batman, you remember he looked at the suit and just kind of said to Alfred, like, how many of how many heroes have come through Gotham, and how many of them actually stood that way, or whatever the hell the line was.
Yeah.
But I think now since the Justice League and him changing his demeanor after Superman died and then come back, him welcoming Barry. Hopefully we get some closure on that whole Robin story, because definitely that's something that has been kind of left a big question mark on my head.
I recently watched this one DC animated movie. With the animated movies are pretty dope, man. I really like this one. This particular one is I think it's Justice League World at War or something like that. That the future Flash is like a flat. He's trying to help Superman defeat Brainiac or whatever, and he runs too fast and he goes into another universe by accident. And this other universe is still like in World War II.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Yeah, and they're like the Justice Society is happening. So there's Jay Garrick and all those characters.
I hope that Flashpoint and like something. I hope like something like that happens, so that way it leads to the sequel to maybe Justice League and how it ended for the Snyder Cut, because that'd be pretty dope.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Apparently, go ahead.
Speaking of their animated stuff, Justice League Dark, Apocalypse War needs a follow-up.
Yeah.
Because
I thought that would be the follow-up. I thought that was the follow-up, and I started watching it, and I was like, oh, it's something else.
Yeah, that needs a follow-up. Go ahead.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to agree with you about that, because I like that. That movie was surprisingly dope. The other thing I wanted to touch today, did any of you guys catch Army of the Dead on Netflix?
Not at all. I heard a lot of bad reviews from it.
A lot of bad reviews? You want to hear?
I actually saw it.
Yeah? What did you think about it, Rich, before I give my review? There you
go. You know what? I'm just going to be real. When it comes to Batista, comes to Batista, I've never been a fan of his acting. And I feel like they really try him to act in this. Couple of crying scenes, things with family, things like that. And, I will say this. There's definitely more range from when he was Drax. He's doing a little bit more.
Maybe he's doing some classes or something. He's in your class, Tarek? You're hiding on?
Actually, he has been by there before.
Really? That's so wild.
I think when it comes to Batista, man, but you stick to what Batista knows, and that's kicking ass and beating people up and being the big guy that has maybe a 3-liner or a 1-liner. Like, I think that's where Batista does his best, but I think they just tried a little bit too much for him to act in this movie. Dude, I wasn't a big fan of it, but I will say this: that the action scenes and the different take on zombies is definitely a little bit more interesting, because every zombie movie is the same. They walk slow, they're staggering, they're this and that. They actually do something with this movie where there are different categories of zombies. And they make it a little bit more exciting. It's not just the walking slow zombies. There's zombies having kids in this movie. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, that's wild.
There's zombies that are getting people pregnant in this. I don't know how that happens. But the action in it, I'll take the movie for what it is. It was entertaining, but out of 5, I'm gonna give it a solid 2.
Woo!
2.
Wow. That's almost a stinker, brother. That's almost a stinker.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was not that good. To me,
Tarek, did you watch it?
I watched it.
Give it to us straight.
I liked it.
Yeah.
What? I liked it. Listen, what are we comparing it to? You got to compare it.
Did Batista promise you a role in the next film?
You
had it on those selfies with Dave and.
I've been on an NDA for the past 6 years. I liked it. I can only compare it to its comparables. I'm comparing it to like World War Z and all the Resident Evil movies and, Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead.
Definitely better than Resident Evil. It was definitely better than Resident Evil.
It's better than it's better than most of the Resident Evil movies.
Hold on, which one? Because there's like 10 of them.
Yeah. All of them probably.
And they're all equally trash.
It's better than Resident Evil's Vegas version. That's all I can compare. Yeah, it's better than that. So in that sense, I enjoyed it. Like Rich said, it had a different spin on the zombie thing. I mean, whether you want to believe it or not, it's not Listen, my favorite zombie movie is probably Train to Busan. And the sequels to that weren't that good. So it's better than those. So if I'm ranking it amongst 15 zombie movies, it's probably like 3 or 4.
Wow.
Now, if I'm
Okay.
ranking it against all movies, it's not ranking. But
I don't know. Like for me, zombie movie, I think the best one for me was like Dawn of the Dead. The Zack Snyder one.
Yeah,
Zack
that's
Snyder
my favorite one.
So, all right. Anything else?
It's not as good as that. It's not as good as that. But
so
that's
out
where
of 5.
That's where I judge my zombie movies, and then maybe World War Z because Brad Pitt was in it.
Out of
it's 5,
not as good.
It's not. I'm gonna give it a 3.
A 3?
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay.
The 3.
Okay. Here's my take on it. All right. So you know how the beginning of the movie starts, and it's kind of like a big recap of what's happened before. Mm-hmm. I wish they would have made that movie.
Yes.
Because I was so interested in that beginning part. I was like, oh man, what? I was like, and I was watching. I was like, man, they're doing a recap. Really? They couldn't give us like the pretext of what they went through.
So this was a sequel to
No.
So, like,
Hold it. Let them explain.
In the beginning credits, they do like a whole montage. It's a story. It's
literally
story.
like if it was a sequel, they literally give us the recap in the beginning.
So they show all the characters and how they come to that point. So they show Amari Hardwick, they show Batista, they show all the other. But then there's like one character, this one female character that you see that is looking for her daughter. They convey this like in this little montage.
Right.
And then at the end of the montage, she finds her daughter and then she dies with her daughter.
Yeah.
Like,
that was kind of
like,
like,
they don't even tell you, and then they don't talk about her the rest of the movie. Like,
I get it.
Two movies from that.
They were trying to build like what they went through in that first ordeal so they could move on with the drama of what this movie is going to be about. I get it. I got it, but it's kind of like, damn, I wish I would have seen that movie. You know what I mean?
It's like, what's the point of showing that character and her finding her daughter if they're never even going to touch on it for the rest of the movie?
Yeah, like Batista was kicking ass and the army was dropping bombs on the zombies. And I was like, man, why can't we get this movie? But I get it. All right, cool. They give us into that, right? And then we got into the beginning, the first act, finally, of this story, right? And I literally fell asleep. I literally fell asleep, and I had to like pick it back up because I was like, okay, he killed his wife in front of his daughter, whatever, spoilers. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. You probably won't watch it if you haven't watched it by now. So by the time they build the drama and they build the mission, right? Why they got to go back to Vegas, whatever. Right then and there, when they go into the city. They start the mission, right? Right from there, I honestly believe it's one of the best movies I've ever freaking seen.
After they go into the city.
After they go into the city, like when they find and they see the zombies and the smart zombies and stuff like that, the alpha zombies and stuff like that. I really enjoyed the movie from that part all the way to the end.
It's entertaining, man. But you know what? There are way too many plot holes for me. I want to know how this horse outruns this helicopter. I want to know.
It's powered zombie future. You notice that like some blue electricity inside the zombies when they killed them?
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that.
It was kind of like, I guess there's some futuristic thing or something like that. And, or alien technology or something. Who knows?
I stopped worrying about plot holes in the first scene. When the soldiers, listen, there's a scene where they're like, hey, we got in a car accident. And they're like, is the product secure? No, we're about to go get it now. Get out of there.
Get out.
And they're like, pardon me? Clarify that. Guys, I think she wants us to not go near it. Well, what did you say again? I'm like,
they're dead.
Yeah,
it's going to be a bunch of plot holes.
Four military guys can't shoot one zombie. My bad, guys.
Yeah, there's going to be
but from right then,
in the beginning.
but right when they pick up the mission, I think it's very interesting. Like I like like a lot of the human drama and the little things between the characters that are going on and stuff like that. The one of the survivors, or the drama he had, the little connection he made with the actual lock breaker, the code breaker guy.
Yeah.
I thought it was very interesting. And then the relationship between Dave Bautista's him and his daughter.
Oh, the daughter's the villain of the movie.
The daughter's the villain of the movie, and as a father, I have to tell you that your daughter will try and kill you multiple times while her knowing. Okay.
Wow.
So Joey,
Hope that ain't
be
me.
prepared. Okay.
The one thing I will. Oh no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. But and unfortunately, it's it doesn't end well for Dave Bautista's character. I'll just leave it like that. But
spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
You said I'll leave it like that, like you didn't give anything away by saying that.
I think for me, one thing I will say at the end of the movie, which it would be cool if they did do a sequel, even though they've already come out and said that Zack Snyder has already said that they're not letting him do a sequel.
Oh wow!
But they did have a cliffhanger at the end.
Yeah, they did.
I don't want to give it up.
We won't give that away.
But the cliffhanger actually, I would be interested at seeing a second Army of the Dead. I would. As bad as it was, I would be interested in seeing a sequel.
They should do one where all the zombies are just like taking college entrance exams.
All the smart ones. Yeah, they were. I did like that. I did like that though. Let's see what else. We'll make sure we talk.
We'll get another Army of the Dead before we get a Robotech movie. I can tell you that right now.
Wow.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Sony's behind all that now, bro. Sony wants that money. Wants that money rolling in. They don't invest in things for no reason. Let's see here.
Hold on, you never gave us your rating on Army of the Dead.
Definitely, I have to say 3, just because I wasn't into it until the middle. Because you can't deliver a half done product. You know what I mean?
You can't give a movie like that more than a 4. None of those movies can be more than a 4.
No, I have to stick with a 3. I have to agree with Tarek, definitely. But I definitely enjoyed it from right when they start with their mission until the way it ended. I was there for the whole thing. I was like, man, what a freaking great movie. I wish they would have just started from there, from the mission.
My dog fell asleep on the movie and gave it a 3.
I did.
Wow.
I did. I had to stop. No, I literally stopped. Okay, I can't watch this right now. I need to take a break and pick it up another day. And that's what happened. I picked it up the next day. I was like, okay, cool. So, talking about things that we were picking up, and big announcement, ladies and gentlemen, for all you video game fans. We will be part of E3, the virtual version, thanks to our friends at Devious Eye Entertainment.
Word.
Shout out Devious.
Yes, they had one game that they brought, some alpha and betas that we showed off here on the show for one of their survival horror games, which is called Reverie, and they put it out, and they've had some successes here and there with Kickstarters and stuff like that. But they actually have about 9 different titles now of video games that they're going to announce with us next Monday. We will be part of the E3 Ecosphere. So that means we're going to be our show here on Checkpoint XP is going to be part of E3 for anyone who's attending it virtually. They'll be able to click on it. They will also be invited, if they're attending E3 virtually, to go watch us show off Devious Eye Entertainment's products. Oh. And they have a great new shooter game for all you shooter fans out there. So they're going to be showing off that as well, plus all the new products. Plus, they're going to show how far Reverie has gotten as far as the production and stuff like that. So that we're going in. We're going to be at E3, at least virtually.
That's awesome.
Monday, yes. Yeah. So we're all excited about that. Thanks. Shouts out to all the guys at Devious Eye Entertainment for the invite and for thinking about us. And well, I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited. So I invite all you guys, all you gamers here on Checkpoint XP. We will be part of E3 Monday, same time, 6 p.m. You can come watch us here on Twitch. If you're attending E3, you'll be able to click on us. Just go to the Devious Eye Entertainment space and the E3 app, their own virtual sphere that they created for all their attendees and stuff like that. And we will be there. Tarek, you got to go, my friend. Go ahead and leave. Let everyone how they can follow you, sir.
Facebook is Tarek Lewis, and my name is Tarek on Instagram. I don't do Twitter anymore because y'all mean.
No. Yeah, Twitter's a different animal. All right, brother. Have a good one.
All right, guys.
All right, peace. All right, guys. So, let's see. Let's finish up some stuff. We talked about Spider-Man trailer. We talked about Batman. Let's talk about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Joey, you got some news on that for us?
Yeah, so it's set for 2023.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen took to Twitter to show off some of the sketches and ideas he had for the movie. I'm actually excited about it. Seth Rogen's actually he's knee deep into this thing because I think we already saw what Michael Bay did with the last one. I didn't like how the Turtles looked at all. I thought it was trash. The stories wasn't that good. I feel like it could have been way better, more than just explosions.
Did they make a sequel? Did he make 2 of those?
He made 2 of them. He got
Jesus
a sequel.
Christ.
He had Carmelo Anthony in with a sequel. That's what was wild. He had Carmelo Anthony in the sequel, and who's it playing Baxter Stockman? Tyler Perry.
And it's a live action?
It's gonna be. I think the Turtles are gonna be CGI.
Right.
And he said it for. I'm trying to get the date right now. He's doing it in in June of 2023. I'll double check that, but I know for damn sure it's gonna happen, and Seth Rogen's on deck for it. He's gonna focus more so on the teenage aspect of the Turtles, and not I don't think it's gonna be dark tone. It's gonna be more comedic, a little bit more comedic. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited because Seth Rogen he's never really put together a bad movie. He's just gonna see how he integrates his comedy with the Turtles. 'Cause honestly, if you look at the old cartoons, they were pretty comedic. They fight on, but they also were funny in the process. So.
Interesting.
I'm hyped for this one. I'm a Turtle fan, so.
Okay, no, I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too, and I'm excited, man. Hopefully, it's a good. They need to keep that IP going, man, and because there's a lot of fans. I could tell you for a fact, the comic books, the original comic books for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are going up in price, astronomical prices right now. So if you're holding on to those early issues of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's might be time for you to cash in, man, if you want to let them go, because they're going for big money.
Might be more than that Charizard card.
Man, you'd be surprised, bro. Let me pull up some prices right here. I'll show y'all.
Oh, August 11th is the date of the movie. August 11th, 2023.
Okay. Oh man, that's a hard date. So that means they're in pre-production hard.
Yeah. CG reboot.
Okay.
I just don't hope it's all CGI. I just really hope that it's just maybe the Turtles are just CGI, and they kind of base that in real life.
Right.
But just make the Turtles look similar to the ones from the original movies.
Okay.
That's all I ask.
From Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah, even the first one. Yeah, one of the two. I like them. I like the very, very first one more than all the other ones.
Oh man, Secret of the Ooze is the GOAT right there.
Secret of the Ooze lost me after they had a chance to do Super Shredder, and they didn't even get to fight Super Shredder. He killed himself on the bridge because he was hulking out something crazy. He was juiced up.
Talk about somebody being juiced up. Can you tell me more about this, Rich, this silliness here?
Oh, yes. So one of the biggest games from the last year, Among Us, there was a chicken nugget that was the same shape as the Among Us characters.
You got to be kidding me, bro.
And the chicken nugget went for $100,000. Somebody actually bought it. And so everybody out there that's getting McDonald's, Burger King, anything else, you better be looking at your nuggets and what shape they are, because it could get you some money.
Wow. So
need a charge.
I just want to know why.
Nugget.
Why? Is there there's no official merch for this game or something?
I'm sure there is.
Oh no, there's some out there. I think just people are just. I mean, the novelty of the game. Everybody's playing it right now. My mom is playing this game.
Bro, I cannot find anybody to play this game with me, bro.
Really?
I haven't even played one game yet. Every time I'm like, okay, yeah, we're gonna play. Some people go like, oh, no, I gotta go. I gotta do something else. I'm like, I'm the only person in the little room, in the little spaceship.
People in a Discord that will play with you. Yeah, it's that crazy.
Yeah.
This game really has become one of the more popular games within the last year, and just the fact that a chicken nugget sold for $100,000 should tell you of how popular this game is.
Wow, I'm just amazed. I think on that note, we're gonna wrap the show, guys. Let's Joey, how can they follow you, sir? And you got to get on the air right now.
Yeah, I'm actually on the air Monday through Friday, 7 to midnight, right on Wild 94.1. The app is free to download in your app store. Tap in with me also on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. Joey Franchise with a Z.
Mr. Richard Ortiz.
I want to thank you guys for involving me in it. I'm happy to be a geek with you guys. Follow me at Richie_Ortiz, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. If you want to hit me up on Twitch, This Ninja Rich.
Yeah, that's nice. You
But
can follow
didn't
me.
know it.
Yeah, you can follow me at DJ Speedy JR, all the socials. You can follow me also on Twitch. I Twitch too, do some DJing and video gaming on there at DJ Speedy JR. And what else do I want to promote? I want to promote our Beasley Gaming Series.
Yeah.
It's happening next Friday, Tampa Bay area. If you cut up in Mortal Kombat 11, you need to apply. So right now, go to wild941.com or 92.5maxima.com, or I forget what other radio stations are participating. But you can sign up right there. Yeah. Yeah, those are the main ones. You sign up right on any of those two, and tell us why you cut up at Mortal Kombat 11. You dominate, and we might include you, invite you to our Beasley Gaming Series, where you could possibly win a gift card of $500 for the grand prize. That's a couple hours work for $500 there. Short, quick work. And
just to be nice on the sticks.
Just to be nice on the sticks. And Joy Franchise is going to host that with the famous local rapper Tom G. And are you excited, Joey?
Yeah, this is going to be epic. I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan. I've been getting hit up a lot in the DMs like, yo, I really want to be a part of this. So I'm put the link on my Instagram too, on my bio page.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to be live here on Checkpoint XP.
Word.
So everyone here on Checkpoint XP watching the live show right now, we got a bunch of you guys there. We're going to be live here next Friday, special show for with that Mortal Kombat 11 tournament, live from Tampa Bay right here in Beasley, Tampa Studios. And I'm excited, man. I'll be behind the scenes and, maybe helping out. We'll see what we do. But I'll definitely be there as well. And thank you so much for watching us here on the live show. Remember to give us a follow if you're listening to it. Give us a like and a comment. If you're listening to the audio version of this, please do so. So that helps us become more discoverable on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or Google. And if you have an Amazon device, you can just tell Amazon, play Geek Culture Congress podcast, and she'll do it. All right?
Word.
See you guys next
Don't
week.
forget us at E3.
Yes, we are with Devious Eye Entertainment next Monday in part of E3. It's going to be an exciting time, baby. Look out for all the promo that we're going to be putting up on the socials, and we'll see you guys next Monday live from E3 Virtual with Devious Eye Entertainment. Next Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going down. Geek Culture Congress.
Peace.
We coming hard for the 2021, okay?